Did you know that knowing one thing about Allah the Almighty could possibly eliminate half of the problems you're currently facing? Once upon a time, a Syrian scholar named Abdus Salam told us of a true story about his father. He was an old man. He says he had no children for years until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him with a son, and that was Sheikh Abdus Salam himself. But my father, he says, constantly worried, who will take care of my son when I'm gone? One rainy night, a neighbor came and knocked on his family's door because his home had been destroyed in the storm, and although the father had little in his hands, he gave him half of his savings and wealth. But that neighbor, instead of being grateful for what the Sheikh's father has done for him, he became greedy. The neighbor said to himself, if he's giving me this amount of money, then he must have more, so let me take them while they rest asleep. Now the thief or the neighbor thought of a master plan. He thought he would take the child, or Sheikh Abdus Salam himself, and put him outside of his own house. He would lure the mother to take care of that child, and then he would sneak in, kill the father, and take the rest of the money. But Allah the Almighty, ladies and gentlemen, sees everything, even when they plot in secret, and this is where it gets interesting. Now the mother heard the child crying, so she came outside and insisted that the father comes with her, and when they returned, their house was completely collapsed too. Now the next morning, they decided to come back to the house, and they found the neighbor, the thief himself, under the rubble, and he was holding the pouch of money he wanted to steal. That night, the father knew Al-Jabbar, Allah the Almighty himself, would never abandon his child, and the child himself, Sheikh Abdus Salam, became one of the greatest scholars in all of Syria. Call upon Al-Jabbar, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Call upon the one who can restore what no one else can. And remember, a nation will always be in misery, in destruction, as long as they don't know the Lord they are dealing with. Speak truth. Assalamu alaikum.